Street Live. Soulection Radio Show 398. Another special one, long overdue. We got Bay Area's finest. What's up, Noodles?
Woo, that is I.
I heard that Japanese whiskey in the throat
Oh, yeah.
right now.
Mm-hmm. We got a little Litty City up in here.
I just got to say, your energy is very contagious. I'm very appreciative of your energy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
When you walk in a room, you just light that motherfucker up. It's amazing. Everybody needs a Nudes in the building, for real.
Oh, thank you.
And that's a testament to where you are. There's so many things to talk about, but tell the people what's going on today, because you've been killing it for the last 25 minutes. As always, we like to start off Soulection Radio here on Beats One, just all about the music, let people get comfortable, get acquainted. But what's all the music you've been playing?
All music I've been playing is the artist that I DJ for so far. Her name is Kaylani. She's from Oakland, California.
People know who she is.
I know, but let me reiterate for those I know you got some male listeners up in here on Soulection Radio. So yes, I played a couple of her songs off her mixtape.
Yeah.
A lot of edits. I Am Nobody. I played a lot of No, not Zango yet. I'm going to play some Zango later.
You played some Carmack.
Yeah,
you played a lot of edits,
mm-hmm.
Just things that I feel kind of going back to that early SoundCloud era.
Yeah. Honestly, when I was brushing up for this show, I had to go through 3 of my hard drives, because usually that's where all the gems are at. It's kind of hard to find good music today because it's so oversaturated with so much new music. It's hard to keep up. So I wanted to dig back into my old side. Feel a little nostalgic, so.
Yeah, no, I'm loving it. And I texted you last night and you're like, yeah, you had over 180 tracks.
I have over 180 tracks. I've been playing a minute of each song, as you can tell with mixing. So there's a lot more to be played.
And I appreciate you playing this Jay Dilla behind this. I'm gonna tap this cue real quick.
Yes.
Start from the top real quick, because yeah, this is a classic right here. And I just want to say also congrats on just finishing your first headlining tour.
Yes.
And you're also showing so many young women the way and just giving them inspiration, because I know you've been DJing, a little bit over 10 years now?
Yeah, since I was 15. Yeah, about 11 years now.
Because you're 26 now.
Yeah, 26. Damn, expose me. I'm just kidding.
No, but I think it's tight. And you started off on vinyl. Mm-hmm. And shout out to your dad, who's
My
in the building.
dad's here. Yep, bring your father to work day. What's up, Pops?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Usually it's bring your kids to work day. But it's bring your dad to work day.
Yep.
How amazing is that? But I think it's a full circle, as I always like to say. And it's just, I'm sure he's happy. And shout out to the Tsunami Squad as well.
Hey.
And just everyone just supporting you. And it really, the reason why you're here today, we've been knowing each other for a minute.
Long time. OG partners.
Yeah, a long time. And it's just been cool to see your journey and to see how far you just where you're at and your progression and just your brand. And like I said, we've all been watching. But when we heard your set at the Soulection Experience, for those who don't know, who weren't there, at the Shrine on February 2nd of 2019, Noodles had one of the best sets at the Soulection Experience. No, hands down. There was obviously there was vocalists, there was DJs, producers, but you had that B stage, man. You had the Sound of Tomorrow stage,
mm-hmm.
or I forgot what stage it was.
It was a lot of pressure on that stage, man. I was like, what? When you guys sent the set list or the times, I was like, oh. I gagged. I was like, I've never played a Soulection show. So.
Yeah, and it was crazy. It was sad for me because we both played at the same time.
Yeah.
But I think it was dope because we both balanced it out, and I just kept hearing yo, Noodles set, and it just felt really good.
Means a lot.
It felt really good, and that's all I want to say. And that was one of the main starts of yo, we got to get her on the show. Why haven't we had her on the show? Ooh. So here we are today. All right, let's keep the music going, and I'm curious to hear what else you got for us. But yeah, for those who don't know, please get acquainted. All right, Soulection Radio, show 398, show 400 coming up real soon. Oh, we're doing something special for that. Soulection.com for more. Let's get back to it. fact that you're playing this song right here, Geometric.
This is when I first met y'all. That's how I wanted to play it.
Yeah. Esta, Mr. Carmack. This song, we put it out on SoundCloud, and this was to announce our first European tour. So the fact that you're playing this is just it's pretty insane, because I haven't heard it in a while, you know, and I just remember those were the days. That was days. That was the golden era of SoundCloud, and just when we were all just starting, wasn't as much pressure. It was just very free, a very free, carefree zone. What do you remember from that time, and what's the difference from like now and then?
I had $10 in my Bank of America account. That was for sure back then. I had moved to LA. I was bumming it on my cousin's couch. Yeah, that was good times though. You know, I was chasing gigs, doing them for like $200 a gig, you know. What a time. I
had just left my day job at that time.
I remember.
And you know, we had the baby, and you know, and we were month to month, you know. It was like making just enough, and I left my job, and I had calculated whatever I was gonna make from that tour was gonna match what I had made from like my day job. And from that point, I just never looked back.
Man.
And it's crazy, but just to see where things are at now, and just to see, you know, a lot of our friends, a lot of people we came up with, a lot of people are still doing well and have like bloomed and blossomed. Yeah. So it's really cool to see that, and it keeps me inspired. How do you feel though, like just about where music is at right now? You've been around a lot.
I think music's in a good place right now. Even though it's like very oversaturated, it's honestly given our generation of kids a lot of opportunity and hope. They see our come up stories, so they think they can do it, and I believe they can do it. It's the new generation, you know? So I think music's in a good place right now.
What about DJing?
DJing is kind of, honestly, it's rough. I feel sorry for DJs like in today's world, just because, no, I don't mean it like that. I just mean it like,
I know what you mean.
It's like, where do you put your mixes? Like, who's listening to this? Like, it's all about streams now. Like, how do we, you know, like SoundCloud's getting, your mixes get taken down on SoundCloud for licensing. So it's like,
yeah.
Like people are like, Micah, where are your mixes? And I'm just like, I can't put them out because they keep getting taken down.
And
so
then,
it's like,
and then there's Mixcloud, but then it's like there's not as many people listening. So what's the solution for us DJs?
Honestly, I'm back to the old-fashioned way. My manager makes me make mixes on CDs. I pass them out at my shows. I'm not even lying, like physical CDs. Like, I don't even think people have CD players, but like I legit do that when I'm on tour, because it's like, it's cool to have like a physical souvenir, and also it's free and it's a freaking hour on it. So it's like, it's cool. But that's how I've been passing out my mixes, honestly. And then luckily Soulection allows me to, you know, I was able to upload my last mix from the festival, so.
Yeah, no, I love that. But no, I agree. It is tough, and there's, everyone's DJing, everyone's producing. It's an amazing thing that everybody has access to these resources now. But I agree, it's a lot harder because there's so many people around that are doing these things. It's like, what separates you from everybody else, you know?
Yeah.
But with you, I mean, like I said, I outside of your skills and your digging capabilities, is that you have just such a bright personality. And you've toured of what, like every continent?
Oh my God, yeah,
like
but South America and Africa, yeah.
Got it.
Soon though.
And you've been around so many people. What have been some stories that you've gained or like some insight from being around Kehlani and just the people that have been around her, and just, you've seen a lot. You've been around the industry, you've been around the indie scene, you've been around the beat scene. You've kind of crossed over through all these. So what have you learned?
One thing I learned with like the foreign countries, like especially in Asia, is like not many people speak English. So I started learning like, oh, these kids are fans of the melody. So it's like, it's actually really cool to witness when you're on stage and you see the kids just like, you tell them to throw their hands up, they do it. I'm also learning like different sounds in different countries, because I never used to ever really like look into like Afro beats and stuff, like, and not even just that, but like even like house music. Like, I was always an electronic kid, like growing up, but like even the Euro house scene is like completely different compared to like America.
Of course.
So that's one of the scenes I'm trying to dig more into, because I think the kids just live really freely. They don't give a fuck who's DJing. So
of course.
It's really cool.
How is it when you go back to the Philippines, you know, back to your
It's dope.
your motherland?
You know what's cool about the Filipinos is like, we're all R&B lovers, and R&B stems from a lot of stuff, you know? So it's like, it's really dope. You be playing anything and like the Philippines goes crazy. Trap music, R&B. whatever.
You just have so many elements, and then you're also from the Bay, so you're just lit 24/7. You got that, that Hyphy glow to you, and you just have that energy. Something about Bay Area women, y'all just.
Damn.
Y'all crazy.
It's true though. My mama raised me right. No, my mom always told me when people are feeling down, you always got to be that one to pick them back up. So
yeah.
I'm also like a Leo, so I don't know if you read into horoscopes.
So you so dominant. My parents are both Leos, so
my God,
I'm
what?
a Libra, so I'm just like trying to balance them out.
Oh, you emotional. It's cool though. We ain't gonna get into that.
Sometimes I could be a little emotional. Sometimes.
Yeah, I think everyone's a little emotional.
Yeah. But I've been learning. Speaking of the hair, so what I've been learning is in this business, in this industry, in order to be successful, you can't be too emotional.
Mm-hmm.
You can, but you got to contain it. That's what I've been learning. I was about to write about it today because I was in the shower thinking, and I was just thinking if you want to be a really successful business person, you can't be too impulsive on reacting to everything.
Yeah.
You got to have really thick skin.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been realizing. The further we go, it's only gonna get it's gonna get more tough. There's more eyes. Do you ever feel pressure?
1,000. Oh my God, 1,000. Anytime I meet okay, for instance, because you were talking about you want to write your feelings down, so I kind of use my Twitter as that. But thank God my manager has my login to my Twitter, because I say the craziest things on my Twitter that he just deletes it and won't even tell me, because it's the best. But no, I feel you on that.
You be wilding on Twitter sometimes.
Hey, I've kind of toned down the past couple of years. I'm not gonna lie. But then the reason why I wild is because
your mom ever text you? Your
no,
dad?
No. The reason why I wild is because I realize my fan base, my Send Nudes fan base is I'm relatable on the internet. That's why I talk the way I talk, because I'm talking the way people wish they could
You're
talk.
Raw.
Exactly.
I love it though.
And so that's the reason why I say the shit that I say. I've been toning it down, but because I want to get brand deals. But
keep it 100 though.
But yeah, no.
I love that. No, and shout out to David Ali,
David,
who's
miss
your manager, and he's a G and he's loved by many. I just want to give a quick shout out. What else you got for us musically right now coming up?
I'm about to play some new Solange right now.
Oh, please. If you haven't seen that visual as well, it's 26 minutes long.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
That shit, that's amazing. Shout out to Solange. All right, let's get into it. Soulection Radio. We got Noodles on the ones and twos. Keep it locked. Peace one.
Check. Okay, it's on.
The fact that you played this takes, what was this? 8th grade for me. Wow. Shout out to the Neptune. Shout out to Clips. Yeah, this track right here is super special as we have this Japanese whiskey sitting right here. Pouring up. How you feeling?
I'm kind of drunk. I'm not gonna lie, but it's the only way to do it, baby. Filipinos like to drink, so.
Yeah, no, I love it. You're just having fun up here. Shit, we might even have to hit a blind barber in Highland Park after.
Yo, shout out to Highland Park, man.
Yeah,
that's the hood.
That's where it's at right now. I love going out there. Shout out to Pasadena. Shout out to the 626. But
east side.
Yeah, the east side of Los Angeles is where it's really at. Speaking of regions, obviously we've been talking about the Bay Area. Who out in the Bay right now is, on the come up and that people need to know about?
Okay, obviously you guys know me as I've always bring P-Lo out. So there's this rapper from Oakland. His name is Offset Jim. And honestly, I stan him. He's probably one of my favorite rappers. Listen to his new EP. It's called No Pressure. It got I think it's 8 songs on it. Yeah, him and All Black putting on for the Bay Area right now.
What part of the Bay are you actually from?
I'm from Hayward, California, so it's the East Bay. It's about 2 cities away from Oakland.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
But I was born in San Francisco, Kaiser on Geary Street. What's up? But then I resided to the suburbs of Hayward, California.
Yeah, and any other artists, any producers, any other DJs that people need to know about from the Bay?
Producers,
there's so much
Calais. Calais is amazing. Miles Parrish, he's this young white boy. He's putting on, for that rapper phase. Yeah. There's so many. Migos to God.
Yeah,
he
shout
just
out
dropped a
Migos.
project on the 4th. I think that was yesterday.
Do you actually have any of his tracks up right now?
I know. We need to get that.
I think I might have to airdrop you some.
Yeah.
Shout out Miko's though.
Yeah, Miko's.
You know, he dropped the Soulection white label back in the day.
Oh yeah, he's OG for sure. Yeah.
Shout out Miles. And what about who are you listening to on your your off time, on your spare time?
On my off time, honestly, I've been playing a lot of like her SZA's Control albums, always on repeat. Who else? Sonder. I've been playing a lot of Sonder. Shout out to D-Pat. Oh my God.
I was just talking to him right now. I'm at the time to pull up on this.
Blind Barber. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we need all these sponsorships. We need all the love. Seriously. All the brand. But I was just going to say that, I think Saunders, man, what do you think about the new joint?
Oh my God, I'm about to play it. Yeah, I'm about to play it.
Yo, Brent was talking his shit on there, man.
He was. Man, he talks that grown man shit. And then I'm like, what, you're how old? I'm like, oh my God, I'm down.
Yeah, it's crazy because he's so young in the way he speaks. He sings in a very mature way.
Yeah.
But from a raw perspective. Yep. And is that about it? Anybody else? Anyone else you want to shout out?
I'm trying to think. It's so many. It's so hard to keep up with the baby.
There's so many artists.
Yeah, just artists in general. Even in LA, everyone's like moving to LA. Yeah, I can't really. Damn. Offset Jim's literally the only rapper I can think of that I've been listening to religiously.
You talked about SZA and even we played Solange, but I feel like you've met a lot of these people as well. And how is it your supporters and fans of the music? How is it when you meet some of these artists that people really stand for?
It's crazy because I'll meet these girls and these fabulous women, and it's they already know who I am because I DJ for Kehlani. So it's they're like, oh, I've seen you on Instagram. Your style is so cool, and I'm just whoa, I'm such a fan of your guys' music, but. It's very surreal. It's very humbling. The internet has just given everyone their advantage to actually feeling you know someone just because you've seen their online presence,
Yeah.
But no, it's great. It's honestly a great experience. I love all these females. I stand by all of them.
Yeah.
I love her,
Yeah.
Shouts out to that Grammy-winning, Filipinas up in here.
Yeah, no, and she's from the Bay too,
She's
right?
from the Bay Area,
That's so crazy.
She's
I
so
almost
young.
forgot.
Yeah.
That's wild. All right, well, let's get. What do we have? What do we have, Jason? 20 minutes? 20? All right, we got 20 minutos. Let's see what you got.
You don't need me, please believe me. This ain't easy. You know I've been feeding. Let me unleash my demons on you. What's the word? Tell me what you heard. Don't tell me what to do. Just tell me when it hurts. Wanna get you to myself. There's murder.
Is this the last song? Yeah? Shout out Zacomo. I'm gonna need you to down this right here. It's only right as a celebration.
Say no more, family. Thank you for having me. I'm kind of sick, but oh well.
Oh, you're sick? It don't seem like it. You down in that. I want to thank you once again for coming on. How do you feel? That was 2 hours. Now you know how it feels to do. We do this every week.
I love it, honestly.
Yep.
When you love music, honestly, it's just I was texting you. I was I dig on the regular. This is great. I haven't been on a radio show since Triple J. I was just telling the boys in here when I walked in. That was 2 years ago in Australia. So
it's been that long?
It's been that long since I did my last radio show. So it's fun. What?
Yeah, we need to get you a radio show.
You saw me. I was getting fucking hyphy up in here.
Yeah.
I was by myself.
Yeah. Nah, I love that. Man, it would be great to have a nudes radio show.
Yeah, totally. Talk about sex. People sending me nudes on air. That sounds fun. No dick pics, but ladies feel free. Ladies feel free.
Yeah, I know that's the thing though, right? You have people sending you a bunch
Hell yeah.
That's funny. Yo, you got some stories.
I
think what it is, you need a podcast too.
A podcast. I think I could do a podcast.
Yeah, because
there's too many cameras up in here. Y'all don't deserve to see my expressions up in here. I'm just kidding.
We're definitely gonna need that track list. Thank you once again. You play some Sam Gallatry as well, and he's a big part of the history of Soulection. And it's crazy because we're approaching show 400. It's been 8 years that we've been doing this, and it's just been so many guests, so many people. Now you're part of the alumni, and you're welcome here anytime. But it's just, I've been doing a lot of reflecting and just thinking about just how many people have came through over time. And, you know, we're a couple of shows from 400. By the way, you got to come out to that.
Oh, absolutely. What? I'm already there.
Yeah, March 23rd at...
Automatic. I'm buying tickets, you know, because we support our friends and buy tickets,
Yo, that's
you know?
love. Thank you.
That's real shit.
No, I appreciate it. So I'll see you there. I'm going to need this energy that you have. And want to give a shout out to your family and everyone that's listening, that's watching, you know, because we have these interviews up online as well for you to watch. But is there any last words you want to say?
I just want to say shout out to you, Joe. Thank you so much for finally having me. I know I had to work for it, but it's okay. Honestly, shout out to Whest, shout out to Germs, you know, Jason. Thank you guys for having me at Beats One. Shout out to Malia. I miss her. I'm sorry I had to bring her up.
No.
I'm drunk. So.
Don't be sorry. I miss her too, man.
Yeah.
That's my baby girl. She's coming here in a couple weeks.
All right. See, we gonna have...
Yo.
Let's do it. Blind Barber, let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. So Soulection Radio Show 398 featuring Noodles. And there you have it. All right.
Stay in school, kids.
Yup.
Say no to sex and drugs. Use a condom. Okay, bye.
Yo, we are signing out. It's time to call. You ain't driving. We calling the Uber or Lyft, or Pops is driving, or somebody's not. You ain't driving.
My dad is definitely driving.
All right.
I promise you.
All right. We out. Okay. Peace.